In the quaint, fog-shrouded village of Eldergrove, nestled deep within the heart of an ancient forest, stood the crumbling remnants of what was once a grand estate, the Harrow House. This imposing structure, now a shadow of its former self, was long whispered to be haunted by the ghost of Lady Eleanor Harrow, a noblewoman who had mysteriously vanished on a stormy night centuries ago. According to local lore, Lady Eleanor was the last of the Harrow lineage, a woman of beauty and grace, but also of great sorrow. Her husband, Sir Edmund Harrow, a man of wealth and influence, had been away on business when Eleanor was accused of witchcraft by envious townsfolk. Despite her innocence, she was condemned and imprisoned in her own home, awaiting a trial that never came. On the night before her supposed trial, a fierce tempest ravaged the village, and Eleanor, in a desperate attempt to escape her dire fate, fled into the storm. It was said that she never made it out of the estate grounds, disappearing without a trace, leaving only her anguished cries carried by the wind. Over the years, the Harrow House fell into disrepair, and the legend of Lady Eleanor grew darker with each retelling. Villagers spoke of her restless spirit, doomed to wander the estate in search of justice and peace. They claimed that on stormy nights, particularly when the wind howled and lightning cracked across the sky, Lady Eleanor's spectral figure could be seen roaming the hallways, her once elegant gown tattered and drenched as if forever trapped in that fateful night. The ghost was often described as a sorrowful apparition, her eyes reflecting a deep, unending grief, and her touch was said to be icy cold. Despite the fear she inspired, some believed that Eleanor's spirit was not malevolent but merely lost, yearning for the resolution that eluded her in life. One particularly stormy night, a curious historian named Amelia Gray, fascinated by the legend and driven by a quest for truth, ventured into the Harrow House with a lantern and a notebook. Determined to uncover the truth behind the ghostly tale, Amelia carefully explored the decrepit mansion, her footsteps echoing eerily through the empty rooms. As the storm raged outside, she felt an unsettling presence, and her lantern flickered wildly, casting long, wavering shadows on the walls. In the heart of the house, Amelia discovered a hidden chamber, concealed behind a decaying bookshelf. Inside, she found an old journal belonging to Lady Eleanor, filled with poignant entries describing her isolation and despair, but also revealing a glimmer of hope that she would one day be vindicated. Amelia's discovery was profound. It shed light on the tragic injustice faced by Eleanor and offered a new perspective on the haunting legend. Amelia's findings were published, bringing attention to Lady Eleanor's story and leading to a newfound respect for her memory. Though the Harrow House continued to stand as a haunting relic of the past, the ghost of Lady Eleanor, now known to be a victim of historical injustice rather than a mere spectral figure, found a semblance of peace through the acknowledgement of her tragic tale. Villagers, once terrified, now honored her memory, and the stormy nights became a time of quiet reflection rather than fear. The story of Lady Eleanor Harrow remained a poignant reminder of the consequences of unchecked suspicion and the enduring quest for truth and justice.